Alright, alright. Lanjut ya. Kemarin sampai mana ya? Oh, nyari si Kapten Bernard untuk belajar ya. Semalaman nunggu di sini di sialan. Si Bernard malah nunggu. Si Bernard malah tidur keenakan semalaman. Saya menunggu Anda, wahai Kapten Bernard, tolong ya. Halo Bang, halo Muhammad Abilai. Si Lil Bilai, can I ask? Salam fans dari Bandung. Salam fans dari Bandung si anjir. Is Sir Hannes a good liege lord?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just as
Kok jadi haredang ini teh tadi
most
tirish.
of his time making merry, but he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Ratai?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Brixton is a fine
Bergstein
castle.
is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you.
Thanks, that's all. Yuk, atuh.
Here for training.
Yes, you're
Kita
that
latihan.
Radzig said.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
A good idea. Merendah dulu aja, merendah.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. God be with you.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Atuh kalah kaki itu gerak si Henry itu. Oh, ini apa? Masih tutorial.
Right, good. Now try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it.
Yes, sir. Slash.
All right. All right. Ah, that's it. Well done.
Wah,
Nice.
bunuh.
That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times.
Ya masa udah diajarin gitu loh. Mantap.
Good. Good.
Mampus.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another.
Strike.
Not bad.
Change strike.
Not bad. Good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic
Oke,
strike.
kita defense.
Watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
Ki, oh ki.
Not bad.
Yo
Wrong. Very good. All right.
Weh,
Nice. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Good strike.
mampus. Allahu Akbar sia. Free fight. Ah! Gelo sih ya, gelo. Licik atuh, mana mau pakai armor, orang pakai baju sare. Subhanallah. Atuh. Licik pisan sih teh. Allahu Akbar, dipak-pak loh.
Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life.
Let's try something more
poin
advanced.
bunuh
When
sih
in
ya.
combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Try to attack from the side.
Good. Not bad. Very good. Good. Very good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Perform the perfect block.
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Ih, kalem.
Too soon again.
Oh, oke.
Well done.
Yoi.
Nice.
Ih, sia kalem.
That's it. That's it.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
All right.
Alright.
That's it. All right.
Oke, lo sih lama pisan latihannya, oi.
Well done. Nice.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Kelo sih jago ki aing.
Ow!
Captain Bernard.
Oh.
Wait a while, Henry.
Atuker latihan sih ngaganggu wae ku aing bantai gracia.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. What's going on? All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly.
Okay, dodge
now.
the attack.
As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
No, not like that. No, that's not it.
Gimana ini teh ngedodge teh euy?
Not like that.
Allah.
Wrong, damn it. Not like that.
Move to the side or back at very moment.
No, again. No, that's not it. No,
Kumaha ieu teh?
very good.
Oh, gitu.
Nice.
Aduh, sia salah.
Oh. Not bad.
Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Aduh.
Not bad.
Alah, sia. Alah, sia salah. Alah, sia.
Very good. Very good.
And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
No, again. Not like that. No. Good.
Hmm.
All right. All right. Well done. Very good.
Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Yes, sir.
They also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Mari kita belajar archery.
Good luck to you.
Makan dulu bro, makan dulu bro. Nah, tak bisa dahar sia teh.
I can spare a little something.
Undertake archery training.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Fembrace.
You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. Enough talk. Missed it. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw.
Cupuki.
Short-sighted. Then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it
Please tell me
back
what
more.
Saradzig
It's all
sees in you.
one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away.
If you want
What
to
you
hit
have
anything,
there is a training bow.
you're going
The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it any.
Cupu pisan.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Anytime.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I don't have enough.
Then you'll owe me or work it off. Let's get to it.
Compete the Hans Captain in archery. Anjir. Aduh, sia euy. Nggak ada yang kena. Mana tuh M-nya juga udah nggak ada. Anjir tuh. Sia. Ih. Subhanallah sekali. Ini emang susah bener.
Congratulations, Sir Hans. Nicely shot.
Thank you, Bernard. It seems I get to keep the bow. So, blacksmith, do you know your place now, or do you need more reminding?
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told me. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Sword fighting. Oke. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Oh dear, did that hurt? You'll get what for?
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Hey, lagu pisan sih iya teh.
You going to cry now? Curse it.
Allahu Akbar.
Well landed. You'll get what for? Yeah. Kurwa fix.
Mampus ya. Bisa gitu si Eta. Mampui. Speak with
Well, we're
Bernard.
even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen. I suppose I should give you credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Report to the bailiff.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jadi
May the Lord watch over you.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Come get 'em!
bailiff.
My respects to you.
About Ratai. Is something going on here?
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, Bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
The captain doesn't like me. I never broke a sweat. It was quite an honor. Hand-to-hand combat.
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see.
The
Sir Hans
duel.
Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, Bailiff.
Report to the bailiff.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you. Good luck to you.
Ratai Armory.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet in the afternoon down by the church. All right.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Pick up your kit in lower room. Keeping the pace. Join Night Angel. Get father's sword back, find Mark Vet phone, and revenge your parents. Oke. Kita ke B dulu deh kayaknya sebelum malam mah. Butcher. Oh, ini ternyata masuk.
My respects to you. Farewell.
Just stay not our supplications in our distress.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they? Goodbye.
Ratai Parish Priest.
Take care now.
Terus naon ieu teh atuh?
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let the perpetual light shine upon them. Amen.
Vengeance, keeping the peace. The good thief. Oh, kita kesini dulu kali ya. Mana ini teh? Anjir jauh pisan. Alah saya jurang. Siapa yang modar lewat dia? Ah! Allahu Akbar. Apakah ada bandage? Tuh bisa lompat dah si Henry mah aneh. Ah, aing. Kelo sih ini mau habis darah sih, Bandage, 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 nggak ada bandage. Wah, mau cut fix ini mah, random udah mati gitu loh. Iya. Terus gimana untuk menanggulangi? Allah, dari sini loh mulainya. Memang.
Good health to you.
Oh, udah
May the
nggak ada.
Lord watch over you.
Berarti ngambil perlengkapan kan. Sini teh. Di sini teh ngambil perlengkapan. Atau langsung aja ke sana ya? Kita markah dulu, markah. Terus mana pintu keluar teh? Aing mah anehnya. Ratai lower gate. Dululah atau
Garlic soup for the winter, and find it nowhere else. Asparagus to taste and brew what
baru balik. Weh bro, minta makan bro. Lila pisan dahar teh. Sini dulu lah kita si pesek. Oke. Miller Peshek. I've got no coin enough to pay you back.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Farewell.
Teresa.
Greetings, Henry.
I'd like to know... That's all.
Berarti kita kemana ini teh? Anjir jauh pisan. Atuh. Bisa buang-buang waktu, bro. Alah, saya tak bisa nyangkut, Ya Allah. gak usah aneh-aneh lah.
Mother of God.
Try and get him out of the house.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away. What was that?
Oh, kita ngambil. Oh iya iya, kenapa ngikutin anjir? In a trunk. Kandang babi. Di mana sih? Susah bener. Shit, man. Lah, terus kumaha ieu teh? You don't have a lockpick. Terus kumaha aing. Cetas. Cetas. Masih menggonggong loh, belum mati. Meninggalin dulu gitu. Si Henry itu tadi sepatu. Mari kita bunuh diri. Mokat. Pakai bandage, Bang. Gak ada bandage-nya, anjir. Di mana nyarinya? Kenapa kamu baru join, Rizky Firdaus? Tolong. Kebingungan dari tadi. Kebingungan. Ya, ngulangnya dari sini mah atuh tidak apa-apalah. Nah, itu jadi nge-lag. Jauh pisan ini ngulangnya. Udah lah. Nggak usah side mission. Yang penting kita mah ke A. Ke A dulu ya kan.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name?
Henry.
And? In fealty to?
Sir Radzig Kobyla?
Yes. I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Added coin. Oke, jadi kita pakai apa aja nih? Ini mas sudah harus pasti dipakai tuh ya. Door keys. Ini pakai. Gak punya sendal si Henry itu gitu. Night Angel.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You're too early. We'll meet in the afternoon down by the church. All right?
Si Henry teh meni miskin atuh. Skip time dulu, skip time. Sampai jam berapa sih? Kata si Night Angel teh. Ya udahlah, tunggu. Nunggu malam ya kan? Sekalian kita lockpick juga. Gak usah aneh-aneh, gak usah lewat jalur aneh-aneh lah. Hey, townswoman.
Goodbye. What have we here?
Ratai. Udah fast travel ya kan? Cuk. Oh, bisa fast travel bangsat. Kenapa nggak ada dari kapan tahu? Tunggu you bury this convict.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake, he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He's...
That rogue.
Half a sack.
It certainly isn't.
Yuk kita ke rumahnya Cik. Semoga ya kan. Belum ada suruhan dari si Pijeknya, Poho. Miller Pijek.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past a lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity, like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Farewell.
Woi, kamu jangan sampai balik lagi.
This is a bit awkward, but recently you buried a convict, and this convict, was a family man. He left 3 young children, and I thought it might ease their hearts if I gave them the ring their father had on him in his final hour. I'm sure you wouldn't bury him with such a valuable thing.
Children, you say? You're right, I do have the ring. But actually, it's a worthless bauble. You can have it for a few groschen.
Pay to groschen. Udah bayar aja lah.
Deal.
Here it is.
Dead man's ring.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Groschen. Go back to Peshek. Mana si Peshek? Pesek? Ada.
Good day to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Can you tell me...
What's the local lord like?
Sir Hanush? He treats his people well, but he's tough as an old oak. The way things are these days, I wouldn't wonder if he and his men started kicking some asses.
What's Sahan's capon like?
Ah, that worthless dandy. Sir Hanush has to knock some sense into him, or I dread to think what will become of this place when he takes over.
Do you know Sir Bernard, the rat-eye captain?
He's a grumpy bastard, but fair, I'd say.
What about the Skalitz folk?
God sent them to punish us for our sins. They don't work, they just idle around begging. And you want to keep a close eye on your belongings when they're around. I'll be glad to see the back of them.
What do you think about everything that's happened?
I don't concern myself with the doings of my betters. But this mess isn't good for business. Them two brothers should sort things out between themselves without dragging us into it. I don't give a damn who's king, but that usurper from Hungary has gone too far.
Do you know anything about those Cumans?
The heathen scum that Sigismund brought here. Why do you even ask? You've seen with your own two eyes what they're capable of.
That's all. I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Good luck then.
Lockpick ada 20 anjir. The Rule of Saint Nicholas Treasure Map. Jangan, ini mah dagger atau lumayan dagger mah.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. But before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again. I'll see you later.
See you later. You know, yeah, visit the script. Oh, shit. Take the ring to the miller in Kohelnitz. Jauh ah. Jauh kayaknya mas ya bro. Oh, jam 11 sampai jam baiklah, mari kita ke misi utama. Saya teh mending nyeker teh aing.
glad to see you. How are you doing?
Dead man's ring. Artisan.
God be with you. Farewell.
Not only Skalitz. For that long walk in the dark from Skalitz to Rattles, he was shaking with terror that them bloodthirsty devils would come charging at us out in the night and slaughter us.
Get the best fighting.
You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork. Go and get kitted out first.
Where?
Where do I go for that?
They'll have something for you at the armory. Didn't the bailiff tell you? The armory's in a bastion of the city walls, the last tower before the upper gate on the right-hand side. You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork. Go and get kitted out first.
Fine, I'll go and get something.
Ya, kemana deh? Aing teh bingung. Ah. Duh, tiba-tiba nongol sih ya. Bingung ah, berarti udah ya langsung ya.
You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork. Go and get kitted out first.
I'll get by like this.
If you insist, but don't blame me if you get laughed at. I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Follow naik sinjo.
That's the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
If you won't go to the church.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
How is she bothering you, master?
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in the square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any alms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Will both contribute to poor Jane. Give Jane alms, Armorer. Ini apa ya?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
Beres bro. Ah.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian. Your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. This square here, it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard. Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Well, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Let's move along to the inner bailey.
Nggak bisa jalan gitu.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, man?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel. The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Dear people, don't leave a poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had, the godless beast. Have some compassion.
Have pity on me, a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
I wouldn't beg good
Went
neighbours,
for an
but
ale.
I'm reduced to
We
it.
know how that goes.
I'm from Skalitz.
Come on, Henry.
Well,
Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out! Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink. That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry, even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Sounds good.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Ih, kenapa dikejuan?
Ya tadi itu.
Hold die. Score and roll again.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Ah, udahlah, nggak usah. Oke, sudah berganti malam. Sambil makan dulu, bro.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the Rathaus. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Here, enjoy it. Now, that's more like it.
Mana torch? Oh, ini. Close the Trader's Tavern by the Market Square.
Not that bad.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's war.
And he says, that's fine. That's not okay.
Not tonight. My cousin is visiting.
All right. Tomorrow night then. Make sure you have some.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, The beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Belum eh.
You fucking dog.
That'll show him. Go on, Your Grace. Show him what for. Beat him down. Go on, Your Grace.
Siap modar.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Keeping the peace, komplit terus apalagi bro? The Prey.
You must be up to no good. What? Go and get a wife.
Oh, be merciful. What am I to do? The poor wretch whose home was burnt to ashes by Sigismund Lord.
Bro, itu bro. Ah. Mana deh iya teh? Bingung nyari jalan juga. Ah, aing mah. Meet the Lord Capon at dawn in the courtyard of the upper castle. Oke. Upper castle ya. Di atas. Tapi gimana cara kita ke atas? Ini dia. Awas atuh. Nah, dari sini berarti lah kok nggak ada. Bingung deh. Bingung, aku bingung. Lewat mana? Lewat mana? Aku bingung, aku bingung. Meet me at the dawn. Ya udah wes sare atuh ah. Kira si sare mau obor.
Go and find a bed of your own. Out! What do you think this is? An inn? Get the hell out of here!
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
You can't be serious. Sleeping in other people's beds. Get out or you'll be sorry.
Setengah modar. Cari cara ke atas aja susahnya. Ternyata di sini ada jalan kah?
Hey you, what are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
Ya Presiden. Ih, kenapa deh si Henry teh? Meet Lord Capon at dawn in the courtyard of the upper castle. Tunduh deh kan si Henry teh ah. Sorry. Saya tidak bermaksud.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh.
I'll slaughter you.
Si anjing gak ada apa-apa ternyata kesana bangsat.
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
Ah, shit! Leave me.
You've been making trouble and beating people up. We don't put up with that around here. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Watch it, I serve Lord of Ratai.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
Sure. And you think that makes you above the law? Think again.
Kumaha atuh ieu teh.
You'll get what for. Show what you're made of. What's the matter? Come on! Ah! Come here. Kunda!
Is that all you've got? You call that combat?
Ow. Is that the best you can do?
Where could he have vanished to?
I'm going to enjoy this. Is that all you've got? What's the matter? Come on. Is that all you've got?
Come here, lily liver. You'll get one more. Bring it on.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Stop, hear me? Stop. Give me Who's there?
Ow! Yo! Ow!
Come on then, horse. Is that all you've got?
Kok jadi bingung ini teh gimana atuh ya?
What are you doing? Creeping around like a footpad.
Si anjir mentok. Berarti naik lagi. Tingkat naik lagi juga mentok di sini. Atuh di mana? Bingung. Aku bingung.
What's that?
Mending make naon? Obor teh atuh mencetna.
I feel quite hungry.
Bingung sih, bingung pisan ini mah nyari jalan teh di mana nya. Lagi ini teh. Meet the Lord Captain at dawn in the courtyard of the upper case store. Terus kumaha? Ini teh udah down. Iya, si Kapon.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But, sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. God be with you.
Follow Hans Captain. Gelos ya, dititah lempang. Terserah maneh weh ya, si Kapon brengsek memang.
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah, I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt. Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Gelos ya. Lari bersama anjing-anjingnya.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
Humans attacked Skallets and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Gelos ya. Ngikutin si... siapa tadi namanya? Lupa. Sampai sebegininya, coba jalan loh nggak dikasih kuda. Emang bangsat. Si Hans Kapon. Si Kapon namanya teh.
We'll make camp here. Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Bacon, saddlebag. Gila jadi babu si Kapon, sialan.
That wine.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
What do you do with your time? What do you
If
do?
I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face.
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
Oke, ceritain.
No, sir. I didn't have time to count them. Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz, right in front of my eyes. The Cumans slaughtered my friends and neighbours, and it was a miracle I got away. I don't know what else I can add.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? That the Cumans have horns and hooves? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't a tale of adventure to share over a tankard of ale.
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Wait until dawn. Oke, harusnya wait until dawn. Oke, sudah down nih, sudah down.
Sir? Wake up, sir. It's time to go.
What? Are you mad? It's still dark.
I thought we were going to get an early start, sir.
Early means at first light. Light, you dolt. Do you want me to break my neck in the black of night? Go back to sleep. Damn it. Take care now. What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Homepage Sir Hans.
Well, we had a pleasant chat that time, didn't we, Henry?
Scaring away the hares. Fuck! Slippery little bastards. Ha! Did you see that? That's how it's done.
Ordinary.
Will you be fucking quiet?
Ya udah atuh sok cicing. Terus nanaonan ieu teh cicing we hungkul.
For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares. Will you be fucking quiet? Will you be fucking quiet? So far, the hare is winning. Will you be fucking quiet? Henry, you don't be quiet. Henry, you don't be quiet. For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares. Henry, you don't be quiet. Why don't you try... Henry, don't be quiet.
Gak kenal loh anjir. Wow. Wow. Aduh, ini tengah bug atau apa? Sok atuh.
For heaven's sake, you're scaring away the hares. For heaven's sake, you're scaring away the hares.
Terus itu ngapain? Compete with Sir Hans at hunting hares. Oh, hares. Ay, hares teh naon?
Be fucking quiet.
Hares teh naon? Hares, 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 hares. Eta kan kelinci. Oh. Deer hunting spot. Bingung, aku bingung. Kenapa sih kelincinya nggak pada mau diem? Si Sir Hans di mana? Di Sir Hans.
For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares.
heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares. For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares. Oh. For heaven's sake, Henry, you're scaring away the hares.
Bingung. Udah save dulu aja lah, ya kan? Udahlah, udahan dulu streamnya. Capek. Dadah.